Speaking of getting old, Joe Biden. I love this move here. Joe Biden and the Democrats are looking for a meme manager.
I think that's
and we'll pay $85,000 for it.
I think the news of this is that it took them so long.
Yes,
like
this is why they get their ass kicked. Is that they get dominated on the internet. The fact that they don't have a team of like a fucking huge team of all of that shit. Memes. You should have one for Twitter. You should have one for Instagram. You should have one for TikTok. For memes, for videos, for keeping up with fucking.
But this is also just, to me, this feels like it's just a phrasing thing. Like they had social media managers. A social media manager is essentially a meme
that's why I
manager.
wonder if there's something specific, though. If they're like, somebody who's clearly been running their Twitter, but I want someone specifically who's like, up to date on the Pepe Le Pew frog shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, to know the latest and greatest. But for $85,000, it's a pretty sweet gig. If you're just like, here's what like the young weirdos are tweeting about now. Here's what these words mean. It's like you come into work and you just go to Joe and you just say, Mr. President, just tweet out doing tricks on it. Bam, $85,000. Honestly, right? If right now, if Joe Biden tweeted like at a clip of a Donald Trump rally, like in the Bronx, and said he's doing tricks on it, that's all.
Is this the origin of it? Like, if this tweet's the origin of it, I would suspect
it's not even real.
It would be called. They listed it as social media manager,
and this guy turned it into
and that changed to meme manager.
Yeah. I mean, that does seem strange that it would be specifically memes.
Because that's just social media, right? Anyone who runs your social media is
day-to-day. The partner is called Day-to-Day Operations and Engaging the Internet's Top Content and Meme Pages.
Yeah, I think, but I do think there's a difference in like I'm going to look at your numbers and where you're trending and like figure out what times to post and all that shit.
Yeah,
and then also be like, we also just need like we've talked about this before. We've had people who managed our accounts to do all that shit, but you just need the weirdos,
right?
Who can like that's the next thing.
Yeah,
and this is a funny trend, and this is going to go viral. So there might be a little bit more to it, but I'm sure whoever they pick will be some dork. They are so far behind in that department. It's crazy.
But I would actually disagree with that. I would think liberals are more ahead in internet speak.
Well, I guess, but they're just not funny.
No, I think I disagree with that too. I think
I've gone back and like it depends on who's.
It does.
Like there was a time where like
it's whoever's in charge is not the funny group.
Yeah.
Because you can't get punched at.
Right.
Or because you can't punch. Right. Because then it looks like you're punching down.
And there was a time when Trump's shtick was funny, and then I think we got like sick of it, or we realized like this isn't good, and then so the conservative that type of humor was like out the window. But now the liberals are I don't know. I think I would lean more towards thinking that the conservatives are funnier than the liberals.
I think I'm the opposite.
In general. Because I feel like they're softer.
Yeah, but that I like. Yes, you have your, but I think it's an extreme thing on both sides. Yeah. I would think the funniest people alive lean more liberal than conservative.
That is true. Yes, I think on the whole, or like the people who are in the politics, though, I would tend to think are not as funny. But like the funniest actors and comedians and shit always are progressive. So
yeah, but like even like right, I wouldn't like who's a right wing person who's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say that I could name more funny liberals, but the sense of humor of conservatives is probably more aligned with what I think is funny than liberals.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.